It's a wonderful day in West Virginia. Welcome to the Daily 304 Innovators and Entrepreneurs feature. Here at the Daily 304, we are committed to sharing the wealth, beauty, opportunity, and innovation that's here in wonderful Almost Heaven, West Virginia. Today we are joined by Rob Raffety. He's one of the co-creators and co-founders of the 1863 NFT, the world's first state-themed NFT project. Rob Raffety, thanks for joining us today.
Andy, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I love your show, and it's a true honor to be a guest today. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, and we're excited to learn about, could you briefly explain to me what an NFT is for our listeners and viewers, and how they work and what their purpose is?
Sure, that's a great opening question. What the heck is an NFT? Well, let's get on the same page here. It's an acronym that stands for non-fungible token. That sounds like a bunch of gibberish, but here's what it is. If you think about non-fungible, we're talking about one of a kind, unique, irreplicable, okay? Talk about a token, we're speaking here about digital assets, things like a document or an image or an audio file, a music clip or a video. So if we put those together, NFTs are one of a kind digital assets that live on the blockchain. What's the blockchain? Well, it's a decentralized distributed public ledger that enables us to establish a record of ownership, incredibly trace and track a chain of custody. It's a pretty remarkable technology, and it stands to disrupt a lot of sectors of our economy.
Very interesting, and in our conversations, we know it could be like before I'd have a paper autograph from somebody. Well, now it's an electronic piece of thing that I can have, that I can hold, that artist can interact with me in ways that they couldn't before because of the digital transformation of the world right now. Tell me a little bit about what inspired you to do this. Why are you here in West Virginia, and why have you picked 1863 NFT as an endeavor to spend your time in? What's going on with that?
Yeah, the origins of 1863 NFT stretch back to my time in college at West Virginia Wesleyan College in Buchanan, West Virginia. That's also coincidentally where I grew up. I met three other gentlemen there as fraternity brothers: Jason Stu Wilhelm, who's from Clarksburg, West Virginia; Jeff Noah, who's in Morgantown; and Michael Moose Malfajo, also from Clarksburg. And the four of us were fast friends, fraternity brothers. We stayed in touch over the years and really reunited in 2020 over a shared interest and passion for this emerging technology called the consumer blockchain. That led us to stumble upon a variety of NFT projects that were really exciting, extraordinary, just sparked our imagination. Projects like Crypto Baristas, which is a community of coffee lovers that's sold NFTs to raise funds for a physical storefront in Brooklyn, New York, and a sustainable coffee farm in Central America. Projects like Candy Digital, which is a partner of Major League Baseball to mint really beautiful images of Major League Baseball stadiums. The owners of those assets may at some point have utility, discounted ticket prices, swag from the players, things like that. Or the granddaddy of them all, VeeFriends, which is the brainchild of Gary Vaynerchuk, aka Gary V. He minted about 10,000 tokens representing hundreds of characters that depict characteristics that he thinks are essential to succeeding in business and life. That's a remarkable community of doers, innovators, optimists, and those NFTs serve as tickets to his annual conference, VCon, which is a world-class event. So those projects got us thinking about how could we apply some of those aspects of NFTs to our own interests and passions. What would a project look like? It didn't take us too long to ground ourselves in the idea that West Virginia is the thing that unites the four of us. Let's do a project to represent the state in a positive light and work with some local artists to learn by doing.
Yeah, so you're building this digital ecosystem where people can stay connected, exchange value. It doesn't necessarily need to be money. It can be connection. It can be art. It can be the idea of being in this group of people that are promoting West Virginia, care about West Virginia, love West Virginia, and support the creative economy in West Virginia in whatever way benefits them, not necessarily a dollar for dollar, but I put in something and I get something altruistic back sometimes.
And I don't want to lose sight of the primary goal of our project, which is to successfully mint and sell a collection of 304 digital assets, tokens, unique pieces of West Virginia themed artwork. That's our primary goal. Once we do that in early 2023, the token holders will have a community to connect with. And the question becomes, what does it mean to hold a piece of art from the 1863 NFT collection? One of the possible utilities could be that it provides you with a gated access to a virtual experience. So I just had some fun a few weekends ago playing around with a platform called Spatial, SPATIAL.io. And I was able to create a virtual art gallery of a sort that could be a place where NFT holders of our collection could get together, connect for networking, socialization, other things. That's just one of the possibilities. There are, of course, a lot of real world engagement that we could engage in as well. Convenings, meetups, concerts, art galleries, all sorts of fun potential ideas. First step, we have to mint the project, sell it, get it in the hands of holders, and then work with that community to decide what steps we take in the future.
Right. What value they get back from it. We've got two questions for you. One, if somebody wants to learn more, where do they go and how do they connect with you? Real quick.
Sure thing. Hop on the internet, check us out, 1863nft.com. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram at 1863nft. We're on a variety of social media platforms, Discord, YouTube, many others. So please hop in, introduce yourself, reach out, email us at 1863nft@gmail.com. Pick your poison, send smoke signals, whatever it takes. Get in touch. We're looking forward to it. Thanks so much.
Wonderful. And I got one more question for you. The Innovators Corner that we have here, we always like for our guests to share a piece of entrepreneurial advice with folks. What's the thing that's driving you in this? What's going on in that head that is just so much energy? What keeps you going? Can you give us a piece of advice about a project like this?
I'm always hesitant to give advice because, I'm not an expert, but I'll tell you what, this project was, conceived about a year ago, Andy, and we've made extraordinary progress toward our goal of minting the collection. The only reason we were able to do that, and here's the bit of wisdom I think I've learned over the past year, is that you got to learn by doing. You can calculate, strategize, plan, and imagine what's possible, but you're never really going to learn and educate until you take action. You got to execute to see the results, learn from your mistakes, and evolve and adjust along the way. So we are where we are only because the four of us, the artists and the supporters of this project, took action on the idea. So if that's any bit of advice for your audience today, it's to stop thinking and dreaming and contemplating what's possible. Get out there and do it. There's so little that can hold you back these days. It's all there for your taking.
What I love about your project, it's community. It's about Almost Heaven, West Virginia. It's a pure brand. I mean, I got a red cardinal, the date we were founded. You're from here at the Daily 304. We appreciate your leadership there. It's a great piece of advice. Be part of a community and act in it. Don't just complain or just be. Do it. And you definitely are, and we are very proud and happy to support your effort here and help more people understand about NFTs, the blockchain, and what's out there in the future. So thanks for being part of the show today.
Thank you, Andy. My pleasure.
And thank you for watching. Be sure to follow us on all our social media channels at The Daily 304. You can also stay up to date with all the great things happening in beautiful Almost Heaven, West Virginia by heading on over to wv.gov/daily304. Check out 1863nft.com, and we will see you all next time.